2021.
Wow, I don't know if anyone heard that. We have a raucous crowd in today. Now we are coming to you live from the Drum Labs here in the heart of London, and we have a fantastic bunch of nominees, highly commends and winners to celebrate today. We've also got, as you may have already heard, a live and a thriving studio audience.
The Drum Awards are a global awards program which recognises the best practice, the best companies, and most importantly, the best people working across the entire spectrum of the marketing and the communications industry. And today our spotlight is turned onto the B2B sector.
Absolutely, and B2B is a sector that has always been important to the Drum. After all, the Drum itself is a B2B brand, so it kind of figures. So we understand what you're going through, and our job as one of the world's largest media and marketing platforms is to make your lives easier.
Absolutely, and actually, were it not for B2B, I wouldn't have my career because I actually got started as a B2B journalist. So I'm delighted that it exists and that it's thriving. And today is our chance to delve into the nooks and crannies of this fascinating and often maligned area of the marketing industry. So as we know, B2B is just as glamorous, creative and effective as its B2C cousin. So today is about spreading joy, and we've already been doing quite a bit of that with our awards over the course of the year.
We have indeed. Now look at those faces. They are so excited. There's nothing like a Zoom caterpillar to brighten up the face of a winner. And actually that's what we expect. So we will, throughout the show, be speaking to people as they win. And if they don't react like that, I don't think we should cut to VT.
No, that's fair enough. And nobody has ever said that about Zoom caterpillars ever. That is not a phrase that has previously existed. So we're also delighted that today our US editor, Ken Hine, is going to be popping up to see us from New York to reveal some of the winners. And I think that's Ken there. There you go.
Look at that little face. You just want to grab him by the cheeks. Anyway, you'll probably hit me for that later. We'll also hear from some of our judges to announce yet more winners and tell us, more importantly, why things are winning. And that's ultra crucial in the awards that we run. We have to really get to the crux of why things are winning so people really understand how to raise the standards.
And if the quality of their judging is as good as the quality of their headshots, then I'm sure we're in for a great night. They have done an absolutely incredible job on this B2B extravaganza, and we'd like to take this time to thank each and every one of them.
Indeed.
So I think it's past time now that we actually get on with the first award of the evening.
Is everyone in the room up for a good time? That's what we like to hear. Okay, well, let's get the show started with a big category because we're going to jazz it up a little bit. We're moving on, firstly, to B2B brand campaign. The nominations are... Okay, here they are. It is a biggie to kick us off. And it is a congratulations to our first group of nominees, as you can see here. Okay, highly commended goes to Harvard for Square and MasterCard connecting the Falklands. Very, very well done to you. Okay, yeah. I think we might have them in the room. Yeah, they're being a bit shy. It's okay, they'll warm
Absolutely.
up.
Well, our first B2B award of the evening goes to a campaign that took a fun approach to re-establish the reputation of one of the world's once best-known directory brands. So to cement itself as an online platform for the digital age, they enlisted an iconic actor and fulfilled her dream, and I'm sure everyone in the room's dream, to launch a real-life women's underwear brand. The campaign generated so many leads that they actually had to stop marketing activities in order to nurture them, which is practically unheard of. So our first winner is Yellow NZ and Hey You for Yellow New Zealand, Robin Zundies.
Sweetheart, I'll see you later. Hi, come in, I've been waiting for you. It's so full on. I've just started my new underwear business, but I really needed some exposure. So I called Yellow because they really know Kiwi business, and they sorted me out with my own online store and super targeted search ads, and now my undies are flying out the door. Do you want to see them? Expose your business like I have with Yellow Digital. Go to yellow.co.nz.
Wow, what an amazing campaign. And the kind of beauty of that is the actress in that, Robin Malcolm, she wanted to make undies for real women. Give us a cheer, real women. Yeah, give us a cheer if you think that's a good shout. Now, what was beautiful about that was that the profit from every pair went to the domestic violence charity, the Aunties. So it was really purposeful as well as being amazing.
Yeah, and I suppose that just goes to show the power of B2B to actually deliver real world benefits using the kind of those old familiar B2B tools.
Indeed.
So massively well done to Yellow NZ CEO Tracy Taylor, Strategy Director Jackie Bennett, and the entire team. That was an absolutely brilliant campaign.
Fabulous. Now, we're all masters of change these days, so we've introduced a new category to all of our Drum Awards, Best Response to Change, which celebrates brands that see today's ever-changing conditions as an opportunity to make their mark. The nominees for Best Response to Change are... Okay, it's a tough day. There's a lot of fantastic entries in there. But I can tell you that the judges have given a highly commended to CDE Group, so a big cheer to you.
And I'm delighted now to welcome one of our judges, Mrinalini Nair, Senior Director of B2B Marketing at Community.com, to reveal our winner.
Mrinalini Nair. I'm the Senior Director of Sales Marketing at Community.com. I'm excited to be here today to present the award for Best Response to Change. As a COVID survivor, someone who was hit and hospitalized in April 2020 in New York, healthcare workers have a really special place in my heart. This award-winning campaign brought healthcare workers and hope to New York at a time where we needed them the most. It is my great pleasure and my great honor to present the award for Best Response to Change to Mower, the Caring Jane. Congratulations, team.
Actually, for those of you who don't know that campaign, it was so timely, it was so well done, and ultimately I suppose it was one of the best uses of data and segmentation that I think we've ever seen at the Drum.
Yeah, it was indeed. I think you're going to be inspired. We are going to speak to some people in a moment, but I think what's really striking and the thing we have to remember is the jury come from all over the world, so it's not just, you know, the US, although we did have a very high profile from the US there, but you know, we had the US, we had EMEA, we had APAC, and literally it's views from all over the world. You know, when we talk about diversity, it's really good to get these views from the whole spectrum of the world. Oh, absolutely, yeah, and I think that more than anything else, the success of this campaign in particular proves that those B2B efforts have a global impact. So while that was sort of centered on New York specifically, it's delivered benefits far beyond that city. Yeah. Yeah, certainly. Yeah, no, absolutely. And, you know, it's such a feel-good campaign that addressed a genuine problem. New York had a shortage of care workers and they needed more recruits. And this is how they did it.
Data analytics and personas to inform our paid media and content strategy, we identified 264 unique micro-targeted segments across the state of New York who, through their profiles, possess caring tendencies.
So they then deployed their campaign, which resulted in some amazing numbers, almost 100,000 job searches and nearly 35,000 qualified candidates driven to provider opportunities, which is an absolutely humongous 250% increase. So that is not just an incredible and beautifully designed campaign, ultimately it was effective as well, and that's the best measure of a B2B campaign. Yeah, definitely. And again, purposeful, feel good, and I think they pretty much set out what they wanted to achieve, didn't they? Yeah, absolutely. And even beyond that, you know, kind of the idea that you could go in at the start of what was a global event and deliver those, even though you had to adapt your strategy as you went along, just unbelievable. Yeah. Like, fantastic, fantastic campaign. Definitely. Has anyone in here seen that campaign? Give us a cheer if you've seen it. Have you not been checking out the nominations? Because actually what you can do is if you go on thedrum.com, you can see all of this work, and I would urge you to do that because it's there and they're all pretty amazing. Yeah, absolutely. So we are just about to speak to Doug Camp from Mower to congratulate him for that amazing award. Let's go. Let's see if technology is at our fingertips. Okay.
Hey, can you hear me?
We can hear you. We can't see you, but that's okay. Oh, we can see you now. How does it feel?
Oh, I can see myself. That's frightening.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone, so much. It's a huge honor, certainly, and even a greater honor for all the folks we were able to serve. It's obviously been a crazy year, a challenging year, and to start to look back on it, with having changed lives in a very purposeful way is really amazing. So thanks to our incredibly brave clients who had to pivot at the last minute to create this campaign. And thank you to all of our team who were brave enough to come up with the idea in the first place. So thank you very much. I'm really excited for the honor.
Awesome, and we are very excited for you too. Let's give him a round of applause. Okay, right. I promised you we were going to shake it up, and we are, because the first of our free Agency of the Year awards is next, and we're going to start with Small B2B Agency of the Year. The nominees are, okay, we have them coming up. Right, the judges have highly commended TMW Business. Happy days.
Congratulations. But the award goes to an agency that for 8 years has been guiding its clients to be brave and tell really amazing stories. Getting under the skin of their clients' brands enables them to bring those brands to life like never before. And over the last year, they have doubled in size to a team of 18 and have expanded their strategic firepower with the creation of an intelligence team and a host of extra services. And much to my jealousy, they even published a #1 book.
Your book will come out soon.
No, it won't. Ladies and gentlemen, the Small B2B Agency of the Year is Roosterpunk. Congratulations.
Yeah. And as you can perhaps tell, I think they may be in the room. So I'm sure they're going to buy us a drink later. What do you reckon?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, well, their clients give the ultimate in glowing feedback. So I'm going to do a bit of a one-on-one here, because this is what your client said. It's insightful and refreshing that Roosterpunk believe B2B marketing should be emotional and human.
Yeah, and you cannot ask for higher praise than that, particularly in this industry.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, next up is best B2B rebrand. We all love a good old rebrand at the Drum, don't we, Chris?
We do, and not just at the Drum. You only have to ask Meta, or, well, Facebook, as it was.
That's so meta of you to say that. Okay, let's check out the nominees. Here we go. Okay, wait for it. The judges have highly commended Invicom for Ellipses Pharma.
But the award itself goes to a rebrand that took an established B2B brand to an entirely new place. This agency took that brand to an audience beyond its original target of lighting personnel to include the world of interior designers and architects. And the response was a complete repositioning of the brand to be aspiration-led and challenged previous perceptions. It championed a mission to offer the world's best lit effect through a new identity. The winner is Brave for All Lunar, and their work is unbelievably stunning.
It is.
We also created a series of completely bespoke visuals, full of dreamlike architectural features and interior design textures that dramatically came to life under the Lunar lights, all of which were used to completely transform every single touch point. Lunar, beautifully lit.
Those visuals are absolutely stunning.
Well, I don't even have a lampshade in the living room yet, so yeah, this makes me jealous.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful. Now, salutations to designer Rupert Nolden and his team at Brave. Really, really well deserved there. Now, it gives me great pleasure to introduce the one and only. It is the Drum's US editor, Ken Hine. Now, Ken, for anyone that doesn't know him, although who in B2B wouldn't know Ken? If you do, then shame on you. Get to know Ken. He is based in New York, and he will be popping up today with a bunch of award winners in his back pocket. So Ken, hello, and over to you.
Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. I am delighted to have the honor of revealing many of today's B2B award winners. I selected this background not only to show off my outstanding record collection, but also to have it serve as a metaphor for the orchestration that has to happen in order to create outstanding B2B work. I mean, after all, it's not just about the creativity and the discipline that it takes to make B2B work sing. It's the fact that you have to make a whole group of B2B decision makers sing along with you. It's not like a B2C campaign where you're just trying to get somebody's impulses going so they buy a stick of gum or a cheeseburger or something. No, B2B marketing takes way more hard work. So with that, I commend the highly commended and all of the award-winning work that we're going to see today. And we're going to be moving along at a fairly, punk rock pace. So feel free to go to thedrum.com to dig into the case studies and learn more. So I know you're gonna love seeing all the work today, and we're gonna get right at it with the first category, Best Content Marketing Campaign. And the nominees are Wow, what a great group of nominees. So, without further ado, highly commended goes to Twitter for hashtag, of course, Best of the Tweets Brand Bowl 55. Now, the best award, the biggest award, goes to Publicis Sapient for the How Channel. The How Channel was designed as this newsroom-style, on-demand video platform modeled after, many of the best-in-class B2C stuff that we've seen. And all of the video content was created in-house, and the end results were really long, admirable dwell time. And that's what we all want on our websites, right? Dwell time. So congratulations to Publicis Sapient. Next up, this has to be one of the most challenging categories. It's limited budget campaign. I mean, there's no big dollars flying around here. This is about making an idea work really hard with very little cash. So let's look at the nominees. So tough competition for sure. And highly commended this time is Stein IAS for Trelleborg. The campaign is called 700 to 1. So congratulations, Stein IAS. The winner, however, is Digital Radish for LifeWorks for Every Kind of Day. This is a fabulous campaign. It's thoughtful, it's emotive, and it's really about taking advantage of an app that helps employees take care of their well-being. And I think after all we've been through these past couple of years now, such a campaign like this is so important and deserves this honor. So thank you, Digital Radish, for providing critical well-being support to employees in need. And finally, for now, we have best use of data and insights, which is certainly a huge topic and category right now. The nominees are great. I mean, that's some list. So highly commended goes to Spotify advertising with 2020 Wrapped for Advertisers, How Sound Shaped a Year of Resilience. Congratulations, Spotify. And taking the award this time is ACI Worldwide with ACI Primetime for Real Time 2020. This was a multifaceted, data-driven campaign which analyzed global payment trends in 30 key locations. The campaign generated ROI in excess of 32,000%. It's a lot of percent. So congratulations. This firmly cemented ACI Worldwide as a trusted voice in the real-time world. That's something really to be proud of. Well done, ACI Worldwide. So huge congratulations to all of you. I'll be back soon. And with that, take it away, Lynn and Chris.
Oh, thank you, Ken. Who is possibly the happiest person in B2B?
I feel like I've necked a Red Bull every time I speak to him.
Yeah, I feel he's always in Red Bull.
But as Ken says, make sure you do visit thedrum.com for those brilliant case studies to soak up today's award-winning campaigns and the lessons we've learned from them.
Indeed. Okay, let's get moving. Because now we're moving on to the award for Best PR Campaign. Let's see who is in the running. Okay, who could it be? Here they come. Well, I can tell you that our judges have highly commended ADP, the Global Workforce View. Great news for everyone working there, I'm sure.
Absolutely, yeah. And the main award goes to a PR campaign that played a big part, a huge part in getting the world traveling again as the first global lockdown was coming to an end. So the brand had a solution for international air travel, which was airport testing, and they looked to our winning agency to launch a global PR program that secured industry support for testing, it drove public awareness, and it changed government perception of the efficacy to get people traveling again. So let's put our hands together for our winner, Golin for Collinson, helping the world travel safely again. Congratulations. And here's just some of the coverage that campaign inspired.
Could testing passengers arriving in the UK from Spain be an alternative to the 14-day quarantine?
Let's have a little look.
Yes, more than 13,000 tests can be carried out at the facility a day.
Let's have a look now at the nuts and bolts of that proposed Heathrow testing regime. I can speak live now to David Evans. He is the CEO of Collinson, and that is a company that's helping to deliver the system.
So that's some amazing work there, and it just goes to show the power of good PR if we can get an entire planet back to flying again.
Absolutely. I would like to be flying soon.
One day.
Where will you go?
I would head back to, I was going to say Hong Kong, but probably not right now. Yeah.
maybe not.
Yeah.
Okay, we're moving on before you get us into trouble. We are flying ahead from looking outwards with PR to gazing inwards with employee communications. Now, internal comms are tough to get right, but we've got some crackers amongst the nominees, and I'm absolutely delighted to see the new category to recognise what good internal comms do for our mind, our body, and our soul. Let's check out the nominees. Well, I can tell you that the judges did confer, and they have chosen to highly commend Verticurl for its working together and working out. Well done to you.
And the award goes to an employee comms campaign that took an old idea and gave it a new and fresh twist. So this company-wide game ensured employees had fun and were motivated to pursue the wider business objectives. So the winner is MVF for Supercharged January Bingo. Congratulations.
This January, while we look to start the year off right, hit 5.5 and make some DC records, we're taking inspiration from the most competitive people we could find. People who chase numbers, have their eyes on the prize, and never give up. So this January at MVF, whet your dabbers, focus on the win, smash targets and raise cash for charity. Take out your bingo card and channel your inner bingo granny or granddad. Let's play bingo. It's anyone's game.
I need to call my nan. So give it up for Annalise Silver, who is Head of Internal Comms at MVF, Grace Garland, PR and Comms Director, and the entire team at MVF.
And yeah, a well-worthy cheer there. And as one MVF staff member said, nobody wants to be locked down again ever, but if we were, then at least we can look forward to January bingo. I am partial to a little game of bingo, actually, I must admit.
I can believe that of you, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm very aggressive when I win. Anyway, that's another story for another time. Now we arrive at our second agency award of the show as Medium B2B Agency of the Year. So let's check out the nominees. There we go.
And we are straight in with the winner this time. Our winning agency had a truly admirable year supporting tech brands to make their mark in a hugely competitive sector. In spite of last year's global mayhem, the culture, resilience, and creativity at the core of this business came into its own, winning the agency 20 new clients, making 22 internal promotions, hiring fully 90 new people, and adding 2 new board members. Meanwhile, the agency also kept their focus on ethical growth, continuing to work pro bono for organisations that use tech for good or lobby for change. So please do put your hands together, because the Medium B2B Agency of the Year is Harvard.
Brilliant, and congratulations to those that are in the room with us today. I hope you're going to celebrate. I think that's a few drinks now.
Absolutely.
Now, next up, it's Best Digital Campaign. The nominations this time are, okay, good luck. Ooh. Our judges have decided to highly commend the entry by Rosello Creative for Schroders. Awesome work.
Nice. And I'm delighted to welcome one of our judges, so please do say hello to Judy Toland, who is Vice President and Head of Scaled Solutions at Meta, who'll reveal our winner.
Hello everyone, I'm Judy Toland, and I'm so very excited to announce the winner of the Best Digital Campaign Award. My excitement is so high, I feel like I could potentially take flight. So this winning campaign addressed the challenges COVID brought to its industry by providing fully integrated digital experiences across all its marketing platforms. This team replaced its physical, in-person, and experiential customer events with digital experiences, covering all aspects of the customer journey. The imagery was powerful and beautiful, the narratives compelling, and the marketing techniques technology forward, leveraging AR and VR. But most impressive were the results. They were measurable. 163% increase in reach, 5 times growth in engagement over its largest competitor, and a resulting $10 billion in new orders. So I am so very honored to announce the winner of the Best Digital Campaign Award is Embraer, the Profit Hunter, a Force with Nature campaign. Sending you outsized congratulations for your well-deserved award. Well done, Embraer team. Congratulations.
Great, and we do have Gravity Global in the room today, so give yourself a roar. Congratulations. Chris.
Yeah.
Can you do it? You were practicing your roar earlier.
I had to practice in the shower this morning, yeah.
Well, let's hear. He's never going to forgive me for that. Never mind. Okay. You'll get your own back, I'm sure. Well, before we move on, we do have a little surprise in store at the end of the show, because we are going to showcase in episode 1 of the digital makeover in conjunction with Facebook, or should I say Meta. And basically what it did is it showcased how marketing can change the world. So stay tuned for that. I'm not going to tell you much more just now, but it's really fantastic piece of work that I think the Drum very, very much feel proud of. So much of today is about celebrating people, not just projects, and giving individuals the kudos that they so richly deserve. So next, I'd like to shout out the nominees for Martech Hero. Okay, this is a big deal here. The judges have highly commended Jeremy Bramwell at Stein IAS. A massive big up to Jeremy. I hope Tom and Rob are going to look after you. Hope you're going to get the pay rise and maybe a couple of days off. No big deal, mate.
Fair. And the award goes to an individual who excels at the intersection of business and tech and plays the role of both technologist and analyst, often simultaneously. They've worked successfully with many huge global brands, and their recent success has seen our Martech hero use their brilliantly analytical mind to help one of the world's largest motorsports events expand their fan base, rethink fan engagement, and overhaul their monetization strategy. So, let's hear it for our Martech hero, Nishal John, who is Solutions Architect at Vertical.
And I think Nishal should also receive a superhero cape to wear for the next event. You were going to wear yours today, but...
I was, yeah, but we'll both be in a Marvel movie next year, so don't worry.
So wear the cape and a roar. It's a lovely look, isn't it? You can just picture it. Okay, and now let's zip back to New York for some more award goodness from our US Drum editor, Ken Hines. So Ken, how are you enjoying the show so far?
I'm loving it. It's so great to be celebrating all of this work that has made such sweet music. So, you can't ask for a better category name than Digital Transformation Initiative of the Year. And the nominations are... Okay, so highly commended goes to Hearts and Science for AT&T Business. Well done to you. Now, hats off goes to DigiCert in partnership with Authenticators, BMI, Working Group for verified mark certificates. Now, this is a really innovative solution, which is what should be celebrated. What they did is they realized that there's a ton of phishing attacks that are hitting our emails, and they came up with a visual identity that helps brands prove that they're sending legitimate messages. It's already radically transforming how brands can communicate with and protect their customers. So hats off to everybody who took part in this award-winning work. Okay, now coming up is Best B2B Thought Leadership. And let's face it, thought leadership is one of the bedrocks of B2B marketing, and it's never as easy as the people who create it make it look. So let's take a look at the nominations. Strong list there for sure. We have not one, but two highly commended campaigns to announce. First up is Twitter. For Twitter UK, history in tweeting. Twitter, it better be good at Twitter, right? So congratulations for delivering in your platform. Okay, and our next highly commended goes to DHL Customer Solutions and Innovations. 4, the DHL Logistics and Supply Chain Summit. Congratulations to you too. All right, the big winner is Shaped by for Nutanix. And this is for Nutanix CXO Focus. This was a global C-level thought leadership program like no other. So let's look at the stats here. Okay, they targeted about 20,000 C-level executives across 172 countries. Built around 4 pillars: learn, network, advise, and give back. They targeted them with exclusive and engaging, comprehensive content and events. It created a real community and huge ROI to the tune of $100 for every dollar spent. Some fantastic results. So congratulations to everyone at Shaped by. Our next award for 2021, and oh boy, is this a timely one, is Best B2B Educational Series. And it has a whopping 7 nominations, and here they are. Okay, so I can see a pattern developing here because again, there's not 1, but 2 highly commended entries. Okay, the first one is for Silver Agency for Dell Technologies. The second one is to Lime Venue Portfolio. So well done to you both. But the winner for Best B2B Educational Series is ThinkBox for TV Masters, educating a new army of TV advocates. What particularly impressed me about this winning series, which teaches you about TV advertising, is how it's been used by students from all across the top 20 media agencies and 68 of the top 100 advertisers. So I'll be testing them later. Well, that's all for me right now. Back to you, Chris and Lynn.
Well, thank you, Ken. Good, we're making him work for his money today, aren't we? There's some really worthy winners in there. The campaigns were brilliant. Next up, it's Best Native or Sponsored Content Programme. The nominees are, okay, you're sitting at the edges of your seats, but I can tell you that the judges have highly commended Euronews for a centre. A toast to you and all of the team.
But our judges were very impressed with a campaign that established a largely unknown entity in the engineering sector by telling not just one story, but 100 stories. So the agency devised an ambitious campaign that created 100 unique pieces of content over 100 weeks, highlighting the value of the test and measurement industry. So the winner is Doremus & Co. for NI, Engineer Ambitiously. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. We are developing ventricular assist devices, or VADs, which are kind of artificial hearts.
Testing is crucial for the quality of every product that you manufacture, especially if those products are medical devices that people's lives depend on.
Remember that machine that Mommy has shown you that you had to have?
Yeah, it saved my life.
You know, it's campaigns like this that truly make a difference to people in their lives.
It's hard to watch that one without sort of tearing up a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, okay, well before we cheat up, let's move on. We now have Lydia Casada from Doremus joining us live on Zoom. So let's take it away. Give Lydia a massive round of applause.
Thank you so much.
How does it feel to have won?
It feels great, and shout out to the team, the Washington Post Creative Group, and our wonderful client, and the team at Doremus that worked so hard on this.
Brilliant.
It's amazing. What was it like working on the campaign?
Great. I mean, I can't speak for it. I wasn't the team that worked on it, but I know that the team did. You know, it was really exciting to tell such an emotional story. And who said B2B content can bring both business results and cause a tear or two to shed? It's really exciting for all the teams involved.
Tremendous effort. Well, we want to congratulate you from the studio, the live audience here in London, and everyone who's tuning in all around the world. I hope you guys are going to celebrate in style.
Yeah, we will. Pop the champagne. Thanks, everyone.
Make sure you tweet about it. Okay, I hope she does. So if you're listening, tweet. Okay, now we're moving on to Best Pro Bono Campaign. Yeah, I've always loved you too. Yeah, Joshua Tree, possibly one of my all-time favourite albums.
I'm 90% certain they don't mean that type of bono. 90%.
90%, that's not 100.
Nope.
Okay, we'll change tack then, because the nominations for Best Pro Bono campaign are, okay, and it's a highly commended this time for, it's a tongue twister and it's up on screen already, it is Red Lorry, Yellow Lorry for Femtech Lab, shining the spotlight on Femtech innovation. Much respect to you.
And much respect to you for saying that without tripping over your own tongue. Fantastic. But the Pro Bono Award goes to a company that was there to help businesses at their time of greatest need. Throughout the COVID-19 pandemic, many companies were on the verge of closure, as I'm sure you know, as their markets and customers disappeared. But our award winner provided sales and pipeline support to small to medium-sized businesses who needed that help the most. They aimed to deliver 100 high-quality leads to 100 companies in need, and they exceeded that aim. So the winner of the Pro Bono campaign is Infuse Media. Congratulations. So that is a very, very well-deserved accolade for Infuse Media, and thanks from all the businesses that you helped get through the year.
Indeed, a genuine hero of the COVID-19 era.
100%.
Okay, well, hats off in this instance to Alexander Kessler, Victoria Albert, and all of the team. The campaign was also a huge success with revenue return equal to, and it might be bigger than Ken's stat, it is 12,000% ROI. I didn't even think that was possible.
An unreal figure. How many zeros are you supposed to do for that?
Yeah, exactly. And proving again that doing good can be good for business.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, how can we follow that? What do you reckon? Do you think we can follow that? Yeah, I think we can, because Bring It On is Large B2B Agency of the Year, a pretty big deal. Okay, we're going to get a drum roll. Let's get a drum roll going, because we're going straight to the winner in this.
Fantastic. And inclusivity is at the heart of this award winner, who has worked hard on collaboration among internal teams to deliver leading-edge, data-driven, tech-enabled B2B solutions globally. Their work with Owen Mitchell didn't just reflect inclusion on screen, but it used a production team that was made up of 30% differently abled people, with a much larger percentage taking up senior roles, which is a stark contrast to 9% that make up the creative industry. So our large B2B agency of the year is Merkle B2B. Congratulations. Way to go.
And I think we can be guaranteed that you are in the room. Give everybody a cheer. Okay, you're downplaying it now, show-offs. Now, through the door next, Best Direct Mail. And it is a new category for 2021. And I have to say, Chris, I do miss getting as much direct mail, although Amazon literally wants to interrupt me at every Zoom recording, meeting, or if I'm interviewing someone, it's always kind of getting in the way.
Yeah, but at the same time, having parcels out for delivery, at least 4 parcels a day, was what got me through the pandemic, just waiting for something to be delivered. So I'm delighted by that.
Yeah, me too.
And
the one thing before you do that, I wanted to give everybody a little secret. Do you know, I used to love my pen pal. I used to be pen pals with Doris Day.
The Doris Day?
Yeah, Doris Day.
Did she write back?
Well, she wrote back twice on postcards. She sent me that, and then she also sent me a leaflet to protect cats and to donate money. But she was amazing. She was like my friend.
That sounds like she was just trying to scam money out of you. Well, that's why we believe, not the scamming part, but there are real opportunities for brands to use direct mail in new and unusual ways.
Yep, and DM means something quite different in the digital age, Chris.
Yes.
So we've got sophisticated now. Here are the nominees for Best Direct Mail. Okay, and I am absolutely delighted to say that the highly commended goes to Sharper B2B Marketing for Panasonic. Tough book, you nailed it.
And joining us to reveal the winner is one of our esteemed judges. So please, everybody, welcome Jasmine Athwal, who is SVP at Mike Worldwide.
Hello, I'm Jasmine Atwell, SVP at MWW, and I'm announcing the Best Direct Mail Award today. So this was a really strong category, loads of great nominations, but ultimately the one that stood out to us was a campaign that was really focused on driving behavioural change and delivered really effectively. So this company had a customer base that were used to using a catalogue to order, and the job of the marketing team was effectively to prise that customer base's hands off the catalogue and change their behaviours to ordering online. So they used direct mail, but in the form of QR codes, but very creatively campaigned to look like designed to look like their products, and sent them out on stickers, so they could be stuck around anywhere useful for their very mobile audience, and we were super impressed by the business metrics for this campaign as well. It delivered not just huge cost savings in terms of catalogue printing, but real uplift in sales. So I'm really pleased to say that the winner for Best Direct Mail is my Toolstation.
Awesome work, and 3 cheers to you. Have a CX. Helia, you were already cheering. Let's give them a bit more. Well, you'll be pleased to hear we're now back to Ken, who is standing in. He's still in NYC, he didn't go anywhere. He's still there. So Ken, you used to be a marketing director at a B2B agency, so I think you're probably got a good feel of how people are feeling right now.
Hi everyone, and thank you, Lynn. Yeah, I mean, it really is nail-biting because these awards are a huge accomplishment of all of the hard work that clients and agencies alike have put into it. So I'll get right to it. We have 3 more awards to talk about now, and the first is a big one. It's a pillar of B2B marketing, and it is Best in Customer Experience Live or Virtual Event. So the nominees are all right. So who is it going to be? And the winner of Best in Customer Experience, Live or Virtual, is Adobe for Adobe Summit. Adobe used its own technology to build a brand new digital events platform to bring their annual summit to life, which, as we all know, is one of the biggest and best in the industry. The event included global keynotes, 5 super sessions, multiple luminary speakers, and more than 400 breakout sessions. Across 11 tracks. So it was huge, it was successful. Congratulations, Adobe. Okay, next we have Best Demand Generation Platform, or rather Best Demand Generation Campaign. And the nominees are so the winner of this category is Shaped By for Nutanix, Nutanix CXO Focus. Well done, Shaped By. Here's another trophy for the cabinet. Well deserved. Okay, my final hurrah for now. We're celebrating one of the platinum records of the show. It's time to get up close and personal as we look at the best use of personalization category. And the nominees are... So, the winning work is UBS in partnership with Spark Foundry, and the Trust for the Wall Street Journal Barron's Group for UBS. And this is serious about sustainable investing. Okay, that was a mouthful, but certainly a great one. What was it about? Well, I'll tell you. This was about a fully customizable content experience that allowed users to create a personalized toolkit of intelligence on ESG investing in only 30 seconds. Designed to help the target audience get the information they need fast, the program took a multi-sensory approach, and the KPIs went through the roof. All right, so brilliant work. Congratulations to all of the winners. You clearly made some beautiful music. That's all from me in New York right now. Back to Chris and Lynn.
Thank you, Ken, for that exciting news. I'm sure a lot of very happy people celebrating around the world. Now, when you mention artificial intelligence, it conjures up images of the old speaking spell from the 70s and 80s.
Like a Furby.
Like a Furby? Yeah, I remember Furbies. That was cool. But Chris, things have moved on. AI is changing our world in ways that we never imagined, so it's only right to recognise how the B2B and AI interact. So let's take a look at our nominees for best use of artificial intelligence. Okay, there we have it. And we have Just Global for F5, reverse engineering offline conversions, who pick up the highly commend. So a big smiley face emoji to you.
But our winner created a new search platform that uses advanced AI technology such as knowledge graphs, natural language processing, and multiple algorithms to streamline online searches. And no less than the World Health Organization used the system to improve the spread of life-saving information around the COVID-19 pandemic, benefiting countless millions. So the award winner is Yext for its search platform called Answers. So hats off to Yext. That is a fantastic piece of AI, deployed really cleverly, and it's making a real difference. Perhaps you could ask Answers what pro bono means, Lynn.
Anyway, we're moving on. Wasn't funny, Chris, I asked you. Okay, now moving swiftly on, our next category is Best Omni-channel Campaign. The nominations this time are... Okay, it's very exciting because, as Ken said, it's a bit of a pattern going on. We have two highly commended agencies, and they are More for I Hope State, Caring Gene, Caring Is Your Calling, and True for Monday, Catching Feels for Per Graphica.
And we are delighted to welcome one of our judges, Sam Poulter, Head of Corporate Branding, AP Moller-Maersk, and his amazing accent, to reveal our winner and let us know why they impressed our judges so much.
Hi, my name is Sam Poulter. I'm Head of Corporate Branding at Maersk, and I have the pleasure of announcing the winner of the Best Omni-channel Campaign. And the winner is Robin's Undies, a collaboration between Yellow New Zealand and Hey You Agency. A real fantastic example of not just telling it, but showing it. They went the extra mile here to actually build a business to show small business owners how you can use Yellow's offerings to both build out your websites and to market your small business. And honestly, the way that they did this, both creatively but also in a smart way, using insights and having a celebrity tie-up as well from a well-known actor who actually wanted to build a business. They went the whole way. They generated sales, which went to charity. And of course, by marketing this story, not just across TV, digitally, outdoor, they really garnered a lot of PR activity, which really brought this to the next level. And of course, the results have followed. And if you can get to a point with your campaign that you have to stop marketing activities just to follow up on the leads that you've garnered, you've probably done the right thing. So congratulations to the team who worked on Robin's Undies. Really well done.
Well done to Yellow New Zealand and Hey You, and thank you to our judge Sam Poulter for announcing that award. You were right, his accent is just amazing.
It's so calming.
I just felt really chilled out. Okay, let's have a look at the nominees this time for Best TV Audio and Video Campaign. Right, well, we have not one, but we have two companies highly commended, and they are Doremus & Co. for your favourite Lego Education, and Macintosh Laboratory for Find Your Sound. So a round of applause to both of them there.
Meanwhile, our winner created a financial services campaign to celebrate small businesses while promoting the benefits of their clients' successes and services, many of which weren't known among a small business community primarily focused on survival. So the winner is Dentsu MB for American Express, Amex Business Card Chronicles. Congratulations.
Awesome work. Now, the Amex Business Card Chronicles is a series of free long-form ads telling fictional stories of free, unique business owners. The primary film, The Bunny, it's so good, features a small-town vet whose practice is suddenly overwhelmed by an influx of bunny adoptions during quarantine. Okay, before we chat with our winner, let's take a look at the absolutely brilliant piece of work.
Okay. There were more appointments than he could manage.
Yes, I'm gonna get to you. Give me a second. We're gonna get you in real soon. Don't worry, all right? And then...
That's when Dr. Petsworth turned to his American Express business card, which offers spending potential that's built for his changing business needs. He decided to hire a new assistant, Julio, who's actually more of a bird guy. But that's just between us. And with spending power built for business purchases, he used his card to furnish a new exam room with extra tail space. Together, Dr. Petsworth, Julio, and American Express Business made sure all the pets of Hompton got the love and care they deserved.
All right, Julio, man, that was great, man.
And everyone was happy, especially these guys. Get the card built for business by American Express.
I absolutely love that. And I'm delighted that we have Christina from Dentsu MB with us. Hello.
Hi, thank you.
Congratulations. What was it like to have seen kind of that work translated to the screen?
I mean, it's still kind of a dream come true. I think that the small business community has gone through so much over the last year. And we just really want to find a way to celebrate them and that resilience through the community. So it's really a dream to see this come to life.
Nice, fantastic. And that focused on small businesses, presumably, because that's the people you wanted to celebrate and kind of uplift.
That's exactly right.
Nice, fantastic. Well, thank you so much for joining us again, and congratulations. That's been an absolutely fantastic piece of work.
Thank you very much.
Isn't the work of, I mean, remember, I've said to the audience earlier, and I said to you at home, definitely log on to thedrum.com, because you'll get to see examples of all this amazing work, not just from our B2B awards, but from all the competitions that we run. You know, we do things across social, we do things across, you know, whether it be social purpose, which is coming up in a couple of weeks. It's very exciting. So yeah, definitely check it out. Well, believe it or not, we're at the halfway mark, inching ever closer to that Golden Grand Prix award, which we'll reveal at the end of the show. So we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to take a quick look back at our first group of nominees in the running so far, just to remind you that you might scoop the top awards.
There's some amazing, memorable work there, and that's only half of our nominees. But as Lynn mentioned, we are halfway through, so what do we do now? Do we change ends? Do we have halftime oranges? What's the deal?
I'm afraid not, Chris. We've got a show to run. And actually, to make you feel a bit better, it's a bit more than halfway. We just like to manage your expectations. But you are going to see amazing work as we go, because next up is B2B for Goods. And here are the nominees. Okay, there you go. Some great nominees in there. And guess what? Yep. We've not got one, but we have two highly commends once again, and they are Cisco Philippines and Oracle.
Congratulations. But taking home this new award for 2021 is a campaign that threw the spotlight on the issue of mental health in the cybersecurity sector, which isn't something that those of us outside the profession would ever consider. So research and insight shows that it takes an average of 66 days of high stress to fix a cybersecurity breach, and obviously that's going to take its toll on the people who are tasked with sorting all that out. So the winner of the first B2B for Good award is FMXA for Malware Bytes. Congratulations.
Amazing work, and you know, huge praise to everyone involved there. You know, I think now, knowing that, I think for our production and web team, I might go a bit easy now when I realise how high stress it is. Now, it's time for Chris and I to take a well-earned break. Do you think we've deserved it? I think we've worked hard enough,
yeah, I think we've been good so far.
Yeah. So we're going to hand the reins back to the Drum's US editor, Ken Hine, in the US of A.
Thank you, Lynn. Greetings once again. Okay, so we have a couple more rocking awards to announce right now. And let's get started with Best Use of Emerging Tech. You know, VR, AR, and all of that good stuff. So, the nominees this time are... Okay, so highly recommended for this crucial award is Novacom for Chevron. Very well done to everyone at Novacom. But picking up the award for Best Use of Emerging Tech is Segro and VMI Studio for Segro Centenary VR Experience. This was a VR experience unlike anyone before, which is why they won. It's a journey into Segro's past, present, and future, and it shows how the company has lived up to all of their promise and their brand purpose, which is, of course, is a huge thing these days, as it should be. Okay, so next up we have Best B2B Solutions Provider. That's certainly a big one, right? The nominees are... Okay, so let's say a huge well done to the highly commended team at Cisco Philippines for their Country Digital Acceleration Program, Uganian 2030. Okay, so the winner is Fundamental Media for Disrupting Campaign Attribution with Outcome Analytics and the Delta Tag. The project developed the Delta Tag, which ensures on-site analytic platforms report all of the clicks that any advertisement is registered. It provides a higher level of accuracy for last click attribution and isn't altered by cookie consent platforms or ad blockers. And it doesn't use any cookies or record any personally identifiable information. So important these days, and is only going to become even more important. So, time for me to go. I'm gonna go practice my guitar a little bit until I'm needed again. Back to you, Chris and Lynn.
Wow. Thank you, Ken. The audience in London are showing their appreciation. It was pretty damn good work, wasn't it? Yeah, lots of worthy winners in there. Well, we are moving on to a bit more serious topic. It is best use of programmatic, which has made a huge impact on the B2B marketing sector. So this time, the nominees are... Okay, Chris, I think we're going to go straight to the winner.
We're going straight into the winner for this one, and the winner is Hotwire for Honeywell. Congratulations, that's fantastic.
Awesome stuff. Now, it's always great to see the next generation coming through, which is why the Rising Star Award is one of the most important categories of the show. And actually, Gordon Young, who is the founder and co-owner of The Drum, I know that in every show that we do, this is his absolute favourite. So, we're going to have a look at who will be leading the B2B marketing sector in the years ahead as I reveal this year's nominees. Okay, it's hotly contested. Before we reveal our winners, I'd like to congratulate you all for being nominated for Rising Star. You know, it's such a big deal. We kind of say it. You know, we say if you're nominated for an award, it's a big deal. It really is a big deal because there's so many entries that just never cut it. It never makes it to nomination status. So I'm really, really excited for everyone. And our highly commended entry is something to be very proud of. And it goes to Adam Hardy of Retina. So congratulations to the wonderful Adam.
But this year's Rising Star Award speaks for itself. It goes to somebody who's been working in the business since only 2018, yet is already considered a strategic rock by their colleagues. So their work on growing existing accounts and new business pitches has directly contributed to the agency securing 2 of its largest retained clients, resulting in 40% growth this financial year. That deserves a pay rise. So from rookie to strategic rock in 3 years, that's not bad going for this year's B2B Rising Star. It's Charles Barkham of Punch. Congratulations.
Charles, you are nailing it, and everyone at The Drum wishes you the very best for the future. I think he's got a lot to look forward to.
100%.
Yeah, I remember I had that kind of energy and drive and determination to succeed, and I think it was probably during one weekend in 1987. Yeah, it was a bit wild when I was a bit younger, although I'm not that old, I know what you're thinking. So next up is Best Product Launch. Now, we're certainly no strangers to the challenges of launching new products into the B2B space at The Drum, so I think this is a really interesting category for us. Let's take a look at the nominees. Okay, here we go. The highly commended goes to Doremus & Co. for Lego. Awesome work.
Delighted. But the main award goes to a B2B campaign that had to quickly build awareness in a product that people were neither expecting nor waiting for. The client had been out of the marketplace for around a decade, and the campaign had to rapidly insert the product into a complex buying journey with multiple shareholders. And it did so despite all the odds being stacked against it. So the winner is April 6 Mobility for Scania UK. Congratulations.
Strength and agility. Performance, style, clinical efficiency. Challenging anything that comes against. Meet the all-new Scania Fencer.
I've ever seen. You don't really get them in Glasgow.
Do you not? I'm going to go up there, I'm going to sell my bike for an excuse to ride on it.
Yeah, okay, wow. From Chris peddling his bike to agencies who are peddling their services. See what I did there?
That was very good.
It was very good. It's Best B2B Agency Promotion, and here are your very worthy nominees. Okay, I can tell you, because I have the information at hand, it is a highly commended to Just Global Create Interest, no ads. So kudos to all of you.
Congratulations. But to reveal our winner and to give us some insight, let's please welcome from our judging panel, Karina Dubois president at Ogilvy NY.
Hi everyone, it's Karina DeBlau, president of Ogilvy New York. I feel really connected to this category given I've been in the agency world my whole career. As agencies, we don't have the time to promote ourselves. We put all of our energy and efforts into our clients. So when you're going to enter the best agency promotion category, you have to do something that's unique. And this winner did just that. They didn't come with just the typical capabilities, case studies, and work. They put all the focus on their people. And people are the lifeblood of our industry. They bring the creativity, they bring the spark, and they create a company culture. And they didn't just create any promotional campaign. They created employee engagement. They got employees' families involved, and even some furry friends too. So I'd love for everyone to join me in sending positive vibes and congratulate the winner, Mower Agency, for Bring Your Work to Kids.
Great. Well, I'm absolutely delighted that we have the winner, the champs of this category on Zoom. Let's see. Hello again. Hi, stranger.
Yeah.
You're so excited.
Tech is difficult. Tech is very difficult.
I am. You'd think this far into the game, we'd have that figured out. But thank you. It's awesome. Bring your work to kids was obviously a subversion of bring your kids to work. And it was set within the context of all of us really struggling at home to try to manage our kids and manage work and stay connected. And so as much as it was a promotion, it was really cathartic in a lot of ways, just to help everyone stay connected and stay in good health, really, when we were all struggling. So proud of the work, even prouder of the folks in the agency who made it through all that and made us all stronger.
Amazing. That's phenomenal. And I'm sure that
congratulations.
Everybody who has had to struggle with. Congratulations again. That's absolutely fantastic.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. Do you know, he was so happy. This is what makes it so worthwhile. You know, when, you know, from where you're sitting, you're sort of seeing all the work and the competitions, and from where we're sitting, we're seeing things that really are making a difference. And you've kind of said this quite a bit tonight, but it's so true. It makes me feel as if my job's really worthwhile, actually. So thank you to everybody for submitting awesome stuff. And congratulations to Doug Camp, Patricia Nugent, Kit Kubler, Heather Lee, and all of the team at Moore for a beautiful campaign, bringing some much needed fun and understanding to work, and more importantly to family life.
Absolutely. And actually, as a nice lead in from that, one of the most important things of the evening is to recognise you, the people who are working day and night to create all this brilliant B2B work.
Indeed. So it's time for another key award. It is Marketer of the Year. Now, who wouldn't want that accolade on their CV? Yeah, you dare shout out, because everybody does. Let's check out the nominees. Okay, there are excellent contenders there, and the judges have highly commended the wonderful Aruna Rabchandran, CMO WebEx at Cisco Systems. So a round of polite applause.
But this huge award, Marketer of the Year, goes to an individual who has many, many strings to their bow and who has been a leading marketing light within a major global brand now for more than a decade. And during that time, they've held senior marketing roles in the Americas, Australia, and more recently in Europe. And as a direct result of their campaign's videos, sales on this person's social media platform have grown by 25%, and the number of companies using their events platform has grown by a whopping 75%. So, ladies and gentlemen, please applaud loudly for your Marketer of the Year, Jennifer Bunting of LinkedIn Marketing Solutions. Congratulations.
Wow. It's greatly deserved, and Jennifer is with us. Hello.
Congratulations. We
How do you
promised you were
feel?
going to be wearing a tiara.
Yeah, where's your tiara?
It's packed on a shelf. I have to find it.
How do you feel right now?
I'm over the moon. Thank you guys so much. And also thank you for recognizing B2B marketers. We don't always get any moments in the spotlight, and just being a finalist was like a big deal. So thank you.
Awesome. Well, I hope you're going to get lots of praise within the business. I'm sure you already do. You're a massive credit. you know, and I love to see you on LinkedIn, and of course, you know, not only using it, working there, and actually we're streaming live on LinkedIn now, so it shows you the power of your network platform. All right, awesome work. And do celebrate and send us pictures of how you're going to celebrate in style.
I'll be posting on LinkedIn. Thank you.
I'm sure you will. Make sure you tag us at the drum.
Always
take care.
Posing. All right,
Oh,
fantastic.
isn't she amazing? She's such a lovely person. So again, massive respect to Jennifer, and you know, I'm so glad that she joined us today. So now we go from Jen to Ken, as we welcome back our main man in the Big Apple, US editor Ken Hine, to reveal yet more very worthy winners.
Hello again. All right, so now we move on to the award for Best Corporate or Brand Website, which is always a hotly contested category. And the nominees are... All right, so I am delighted to announce that this year's highly commended goes to 93 Digital for Cadence International. Very well done to everybody at 93 Digital. Okay, and carrying off the award for this prestigious category is the rather popular Spotify advertising for 2020 Wrapped for Advertisers, How Sound Shaped a Year of Resilience. This was a pretty neat program that gave you all of the macro trends of 2020 listening, and it helped marketers develop super successful media plans, which is what we all want, right? So congratulations, Spotify. Next up, we have a new category, another new category this year, and it's Best Internal Company Event. Again, hugely important during lockdown and beyond, putting together these great events that kind of bring everybody together. So we have these great nominees. Here they are. All right, that is some tough competition right there. Okay, we have two highly commended to celebrate. First off, we have Stein IAS, Learn for Your Life. Congratulations to the team over there. And from Mower, we have Mower, Bring Your Work to Kids. And huge congratulations to that team as well. All right, so the winner for Best Internal Company Event goes to Michelin Ripen Work AG & Company, KGAA, with Getting Fit for Growth Michelin Europe North. Okay, so this was a really important event for this company. It sought to build staff confidence in the management and the strategy of the company after some really tough financial times by really getting strategic input from the workers and developing them, developing their ideas. So who doesn't want that, right? It was a huge success, both commercially and successfully. Well done. All right, so our next one is a big one, a huge one. Let's see, it is Best B2B In-House Agency. So here are the nominees. All right, so I'm delighted to reveal that Bloomberg Media Studios has been given the highly commended. So well done to everyone over there. And the winner is, it's Bullet Group. So Bullet Group, they are the global mobile licensee for Caterpillar. They built a multidisciplined in-house creatives team that's structured and resourced towards the continual creation of content and campaigns. 12 months in, they have a happy team of 20 people working together, achieving their goals and achieving the utmost success. So, fantastic work, Bullet Group. Now back to you, Lynn and Chris.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much. The audience loving a bit of Ken, who wouldn't? Now, Best Use of Data Technologies is next, and fighting it out for this award are these nominees. Okay, here they go.
And I'm really pleased that another one of our fantastic judges has agreed to join us to reveal the winner. So please welcome to the screen Susie Bentley-Tanner, who is Strategy Director at Engine Transformation.
Hi, I'm Susie Bentley-Tanner, Strategy Director at Engine Transformation. The winner in this category really demonstrated their deep industry knowledge and trends and presented their interactive data in a modern and visually stunning package. They not only effectively engaged their intended audience across multiple channels, but also developed a tool to support strategic decision-making, resulting in a significant uplift in sales. So the winner of the best use of data and technologies across marketing activities is Spotify's 2020 Wrapped for Advertisers. Congratulations, so very well deserved, a really beautiful use of data visualization and audio.
Amazing, and thank you to Susie for being with us. Okay, it's not long now until we reveal the Cheers Award and also our big award of the day. It is the Grand Prix. Who would love to win the Grand Prix? No, that was just pathetic. Who would love to win the Grand Prix? Well, for everyone at home, do not go anywhere. And if you are going to go somewhere, make sure it's only to the fridge to top up your glass. Okay. Next up is Best B2B Diversity and Inclusivity Programme. The nominees are, okay, I am absolutely delighted and thrilled to tell you that our judges have given 2 highly commends, and they are Ernest for being asked to dance, I would love to, and Facebook UK for Facebook Ramadan for growth markets. Hats off.
Congratulations. That's great. Taking this category home, the winner is a new and ongoing D&I program from one of the world's largest tech platforms that promotes inclusivity, gender representation, and the discoverability of online safe spaces. Coinciding with key dates such as Pride and International Women's Day, a series of emotive video and written assets were released for SMEs to promote their D&I credentials online with the hope that one day everybody will feel welcome. The award goes to Google and House of Greenland. Congratulations. And we're going to head across to Zoom now to have a chat with them. So we're joined by Connor Brown from House of Greenland. Congratulations.
Thanks so much, guys. Great to be here.
Fantastic. How does it feel to have taken home this award?
It's really great. As you can see, we're very sharp. It's just amazing to work with these guys.
Yeah, you should bring them on screen.
Absolutely not.
Well, I think it looks as if you're going to have an absolute ball there.
Yeah, potentially. We'll see. It's still 5:15 on a Thursday, so there's still some stuff to go, but maybe we can pop some champagne.
Nice, absolutely fantastic. And congratulations on winning in such a kind of progressive and forward-looking category as well. That means so much.
Thanks so much. Yeah, it's fantastic. And Google do so much work in the D&I space, and to be able to work with our team there and to continue that amazing work and bring it into different products and product categories, and working with some amazing small businesses and of course all our awesome clients over Google. Thanks so much.
Amazing. Well, we're going to take a look at your work right now, but once again, congratulations.
As a boutique specifically engineered around women, and as this natural flow of the business kind of progressed, we found that there were more gay women coming to us because they literally just had nowhere else to go for the things that they were looking for.
They're getting married. Obviously they want to feel amazing for their wedding, but they say, I don't want to wear a dress. It's like, it's okay. You don't have to wear a dress. We create outfits to make you feel your authentic self.
With our Google business profile, we were able to identify that we are LGBTQ-friendly business. With just a small icon, it says so much, really, and I think that really, really helps them to feel comfortable before they walk through the doors.
Our aim is to create clothes for all women, and what we do here is we make them feel welcome.
Awesome stuff and some really lovely outfits.
That's so good. That's not what I was going to say, but
yeah, no,
right.
I'm just obsessed with the clothes, but yeah, beautiful. What were you going to say?
I was just going to say that's, we spoke about kind of the emotive power of B2B as well, but that just goes to show that it's all kind of worthwhile because it is actually helping people live their best lives in the real world as well. It's fantastic.
Be their best selves. Yeah, no, it's beautiful. Now, Chris, I think you're going to like the next category because you're quite an emotional little soul, aren't you?
I'm holding back tears after that.
Well, you wear your heart on your sleeve, certainly, because we're going to press on with the best use of emotion, another new award for 2021. Now, last week we ran our B2B World Fest, where emotion and creativity were billed as the key components of any B2B campaign. So, let's celebrate our nominees, and please just hold back the tears.
I will try.
Okay, let's check out who is in the running. Well, I can tell you that the highly commend is Wonderman Thompson UK for BT Connected Experiences.
Congrats. Very well done. But to announce the winner of this category, please welcome Elisa Hill, who is PR and Communications Manager at Piano from Philadelphia.
Hi everyone, my name is Elisa Hill and I'm in PR and Communications for Piano, the global analytics and activation platform. The winner in this category created a campaign that was not only creatively interesting and striking in design, but fully layered with great elements throughout its strategy and execution. Our judging panel felt it was truly emotive and we could feel the dedication and craft of those involved. For its smart use of partnership, emotional appeal, and outstanding results, the winner for Best Use of Emotion in B2B Marketing is From True Formandi, Catching Feels. Congratulations.
Congratulations. And thank you so much for being with us, Elisa. So now we're going to whisk you back across the pond to our New York correspondent, Ken Hine, for your final hit of Hine of the day.
I'm sure you'll agree that during lockdown, social media helped us retain some sense of sanity by keeping in touch with friends and family and seeing what's going on in the world. So what were B2B brands doing in the social space? Let's find out as we look at best use of social media. And the nominees are, and the highly commended goes to one of the biggest social players in all the realm. It's Twitter for hashtag Best of the Tweets Brand Bowl 55. Congratulations again, Twitter. But the award winner this time is Gravity Global for Embraer for The Profit Hunter, A Force with Nature. This campaign also took the gong for Best Digital Campaign tonight. So let's raise a toast to your success. Cheers. All right, so there's some really terrific contenders in this next category. B2B print, illustration, or imagery. Our judges were dazzled and delighted with all of the creativity in this one. Okay, so we have 4 worthy nominees, and they are... So well done to our highly commended nominee, Adelshaw Goodard for Surreal Times. And the winner for B2B print, illustration, or imagery was a visual treat. And this was True for Mondi, Catching Feels for Programmatic. Let's see, so Mondi partnered with Adobe Stock to tell a digital to analog story and demonstrate how striking imagery can help leap off the page, especially when it's Programmatic paper. Gorgeous creative work. Thank you for really brightening our days with what you made. All right, now as a journalist and editor, I simply couldn't let you go without revealing one of our most important awards, and that's Most Innovative or Creative Use of Content. Clearly, the drum would have been a shoo-in for this one if we were allowed to participate, but we weren't, so we'll let somebody else have it. Okay, here are the nominees. Highly commended for their innovative use of content goes to Impact.com for Advertising is Dead. Excellent work. All right, but our content winner is Retina for CloudSpot for their COVID-19 Reopening Readiness Assessment. This free online assessment tool had immediate and exponential marketing impact. That's what we like, exponential marketing impact. All right, so that's it for me here in New York. Thank you so much for having me today. And everyone, remember to go back to thedrum.com after all this, check out the entries, dig in, enjoy it, learn, rock on B2B marketers. Back to you, Lynn.
Wow, the audience are going nuts. Thank you so much to Ken for announcing so many winners today. It's been an absolute treat to visit you. And as you know, Ken, have I told you that Ken's a Drum US editor?
I think you mentioned
I don't know if I've
yeah.
repeated that 1,000 times. So if you've got any great ideas for content, and specifically if you're based in the US, then give him a shout. He's a thoroughly decent guy. Do you know what? Let's give it up one more time for Ken Hine.
To you, Ken.
Okay. It is a biggie.
This one's
big
huge.
one next. Yeah, it's huge. It is B2B Brand of the Year. Now, that's a title to have over your door, don't you think? And everyone in the audience is like, you don't say, Lynn. Okay, let's see who's up for winning this top accolades. Okay, here we go. Respect to all of these nominated brands. And we do have 2 highly commended to give out. First up, our judges have highly commended Lycord, fabulous work. And the next one is kudos to Pleo, absolutely, kudos.
Amazing. Congratulations again. But our B2B brand of the year has made a huge impact over the last 12 months and has provided salvation for small to medium-sized businesses during the course of the pandemic. It all started with a relaunch campaign to establish our winner as a global brand platform. They offered brands and marketers new tools to be creative storytellers, giving them the ability to easily create content to engage communities and, most importantly of all, to drive business results.
Absolutely. And their Shop Black campaign, maybe a little clue in there, has amplified the stories of 41 Black-owned businesses, drove the creation of over 8,600 videos, and, check this, 40.3 million views using the hashtag. Now, the client feedback includes one SME owner saying, prepare yourself for this, we were just about ready to shut our doors, and then our video went viral on TikTok. It wiped out our entire website. My wife and I were just crying. We thought we had lost everything. TikTok saved our business. Wow. It's amazing, isn't it?
So TikTok for Business, you are, without doubt, our B2B brand of the year. Congratulations.
Here in Hinesville, Georgia. After the pandemic, it was a struggle to keep our doors open. But thanks to our 19-year-old son, Garrett, who introduced us to TikTok, we were able to continue serving our family recipes to the many of you followers who enter our doors daily. We invite you to come if you've never been, and we want to say thank you, TikTok, for helping us keep our business alive.
Amazing.
Awesome stuff. I think they deserve probably one of the biggest rounds of applause. Wow. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the moment has arrived. It's the 2 biggies. Okay, this is it now. We're now on to the Cheers Award. And this award is chosen by our judging chair as their personal favourite piece of work from the entire show.
And chairing our B2B judging panel this year was Alison Biggin, who is the Global Head of Corporate Marketing at SAP. And her choice for this award speaks to the power of B2B to span mediums, conveying marketing messages across print, digital, and more besides.
Indeed, and Alison herself says of the winner, it reminded me of how excellent B2B marketing goes beyond reaching the target audience with a compelling message. Using emotion and powerful imagery, this integrated campaign connected digital to analog, using high-impact print to deliver a sensory experience that, combined with partnership with Adobe, was particularly impactful. With a diverse mix of tactics, they were able to deliver a true experience, driving remarkable campaign results.
So please, everybody, do put your hands together for Catching Feels by Mondi. Fantastic work. Unbelievable.
My name is Zoe Trushi. I am brand and product manager for Mondi. Programmatic is a paper for perfectionists. It was launched by Mondi in 2015. It's our latest range of premium uncoated design papers. It now contains 35 shades in 2 different surfaces, so it's a full spectrum design paper for every creative need. Catching Feels is a partnership with Adobe Stock where we play on words with the title of the book. So Catching Feels means to fall in love with somebody or to fall in love with something. In this case with paper, with our Programmatic papers, love at first sight, love at first touch. We explore 6 feelings within the book through different artists. We get 6 different featured artists to contribute to this, so with their illustrations and their photography. And the third element of the play on words within the book is how these artists then capture feelings and emotions with their designs, with their artwork, with their illustrations. The partnership with Adobe Stock is about a digilog journey, so taking digital designs and bringing them in the most perfect way possible to analog paper.
we're really excited to be part of this project. Adobe Stock and Programmatic share common values when it comes to inspiring creatives. We were keen to explore the digital to analog strategy where we transition design from the screen to the page to demonstrate how well our imagery leaps off the paper. The Adobe Stock Premium Collection contains thousands of hand-picked images from the authentic and diverse portfolios of some of the world's top agencies and photographers.
Beautiful work.
True. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, no, it's gorgeous. Okay, now I can hardly contain myself. This is when it gets real, because it's almost time to crown our B2B Grand Prix winner. So we've already seen the first half contenders, and now we're going to show you who's in the running for the second half of the show. And feel free to root for yourself if you see your company on screen.
So it is my absolute privilege to announce our Grand Prix winner for the Drum B2B Awards 2021. Each and every one of our winners tonight was a standout entry in its own category, and the Grand Prix winner stood out even amongst those luminaries. It's a truly innovative and effective campaign, one that's used the everyday tools of B2B to deliver something entirely new and especially timely. The winners set their sights high, reacted to changes in public behaviour as they occurred, and ultimately used a B2B campaign to drive real-world change at a grand scale.
Indeed, and talking of the Grand Prix winner, Alison Biggin, who of course is the chair of our jury, told us how much she loved and admired this campaign and how it immediately connected with the judging panel. So these are her own words, and I hope I do you justice, Alison. Going to the heart of our common experience over the last 18 plus months, recognising the everyday heroes amongst us and that special something that makes them who they are, then translating this emotional connection into a call to action to recruit others who have the caring gene, to address a critical staff shortage in the care industry. The message resonated and delivered remarkable results.
So you've probably guessed, but I am delighted to announce that the winner of the Grand Prix is Moa for I Help State, Caring Gene, Caring is Your Calling. Congratulations, that is fantastic work.
A recruitment campaign that asks potential candidates to consider whether they possess the instinctive desire to help others, the caring gene, and if so, to answer the call to care. We started by first thanking those healthcare heroes who already answered the call. We then shifted imagery and messaging to highlight the various roles that were needed, aimed directly at potential recruits.
Do you feel the calling to care for others? Then you have the caring gene. Join the healthcare workforce at caringgene.org.
Like the Times, the results were also unprecedented. In the first 6 months of the campaign, over 700,000 unique visitors searched for a job on the Caring Gene website, which is 7 times greater than the previous year. This resulted in almost 100,000 job searches and nearly 35,000 qualified candidates driven to provider opportunities. That's a 250% increase. Establishing the fact that finding the right employees doesn't have to mean searching far and wide. It can mean tapping into what's been right inside people all along. We salute and thank all of those dedicated men and women who answered the call to care.
That speaks for itself, but many congratulations to our Grand Prix winner, Moa. Very well done to everybody, every single one of you involved in that fantastic B2B campaign.
Yeah, okay, well, a massive round of applause to everyone, but firstly we're going to chat to the man himself. How does it feel?
Overwhelming, to be honest. It's been a really tough year, and the team really came together and did some amazing work. I couldn't be more proud of our clients and our team for believing in the work, believing in our company, believing in me. It's been outstanding. So congratulations to our team, our clients, and thank you so much.
Absolutely.
And against this competition, I don't even know what to say. I was surprised, to be honest. There's so much great work. Congrats to every creative person, account person, strategy person, media person, PR person who was able to do the work they did in this last year. You guys are my heroes too, and as are the healthcare heroes that we were able to inspire and find and bring to hospitals to help all the people out there. So overwhelming. Thank you. Thanks everyone so much.
Amazing. Well, can we give Doug another round of applause from the entire team? I think those Alison's comments speak for themselves. A phenomenal piece of work. Absolutely fantastic. Congratulations again.
Definitely. Congratulations. And you know, it's understandable why you're emotional. I think you've got a few people going in here tonight. So we're going to love you and leave you before we bawl our eyes out. And, you know, just the very best to you. The drummer is so thankful that you entered the awards and that you showcased this beautiful piece of work.
Thanks. It's proof. All of us are proof that B2B can be powerfully emotional, and in a lot of ways can take a lot of strides and be front runners in innovation in ways that maybe all the consumer work can't. So I'm a big fan of B2B, and the work here proves that we can do amazing things. So congrats to everyone.
You can and you did. Thank you.
Doug, thank you so much.
Oh, wow. I did say earlier it was kind of things like that made it worthwhile. Do you feel the same right now?
I do now. Yeah, that was fantastic.
Yeah, I just have to compose myself now till we get through the final piece. Okay, well, it is a massive round of applause to all of our nominees, our highly commends, and of course to our fabulous B2B award winners. Well done to one and all. You have all been utterly amazing tonight. Give yourself a round of applause.
Thank you, everybody. And don't forget that all of today's B2B award results are now live online, so you can have a great look at who won what and for whom. TheDrum.com there is your friend. There are case studies ahoy for you there, so lean forward and enjoy.
Indeed, and thank you to our global jury, to our amazing studio audience, and to everyone who has supported these important awards for the B2B sector.
And most importantly, thank you to those at home, in the office, in the studio for keeping myself and Lynn company. Thank you so much.
Indeed, I mean, we love a bit of company. Now, we'll see you next Wednesday, so if you fancy a wee night out, give us a shout, because Wednesday the 24th, we do have our Out of Home Awards. But let's leave you with that special short film I mentioned earlier, which proves that marketing really can change the world. So it's all from Chris and I for now, but you're going to check out that video and you can give us feedback on what you think. But from us, all we've got to say is goodbye.
Hello and welcome to the show that aims to transform the fortunes of two family businesses by giving them a digital makeover. And this quest is urgent. Not only have they had to contend with the pandemic, a torrid time for them and so many others, but now they emerge blinking into a new digital first world for which they are ill-equipped. Throughout this series, we'll put them together with an expert squad made up of amazing marketing brains. We'll aim to convert them from analog to digital in just a few weeks. Can we succeed in getting these local businesses to think global? Stay tuned to find out. But of course, there's a bigger story to tell here. The Drum, Facebook, who are our partners, and the marketing experts you'll meet throughout the series all want to help the small businesses of today become the big businesses of tomorrow. The digital insights featured in this show can be applied to any small firm, and assuming they are, will ensure they become more successful, creating jobs and opportunities for our community as a whole. So let's meet our two companies, whose locations could not be more different. First, we have Jim Little, head of Corny Soapery, based in Kirkintilloch, in the heart of Bonnie, Scotland. And then we have Alice Liu, who's one of the owners of Grand Tea and Imports, a family firm based in New York City, which is in the heart of Bonnie, America.
Hello, I'm James Little. I'm 63. I run Corney Soap Company in Kirkintilloch, Scotland. The company was started by my grandfather in the early 1920s, 1922 in fact. He was involved in the Western Front and he was pretty sickened by the whole carnage and the muck and the disgust of that conflict, that he wanted to start something that had something cleansing, and it was really the reverse to the carnage of the First World War, and soap really fits that. Historically, we've really had no competition. Right at the start, there used to be 22 companies in this area making soap, but they all closed and faded away. But recently, there's a load of really good competition. There's loads of people come into the soap market with great ideas. So the competition is quite strong that way, but it's not enough to get terribly worried about it because we've always got we do things just differently from any of them. The ideal situation for Corney in 20 years' time is a brand that is known worldwide. It's no point just being local, but it would go global. One of the ways that I want to improve, I feel we can improve Corney, is the website is really not one of my strengths. It's one of my total weaknesses, and I see it's very hard to navigate. It's just not. It's not the way I'd like to smile on seeing it. And then another fix would be the ease of packaging and delivering what we do to customers. The reason I haven't been addressing these issues would be it's approaching it in little bits of time that I throw at it rather than actually giving it the proper attention, the fullness of a whole solution rather than a little partial solution, a bitty solution that doesn't marry up with the next bitty solution. That's why it's all over the place. It's very much a bitty.
Hello everyone, my name is Alice. I am 27 years old. I was born and raised in Chinatown, New York, and I am the second generation owner of Grantian Imports with my sister, Karen. Grantian Imports started in 2006 when my father traveled back to China for the first time since he immigrated to America 20 years ago. He saw how tea consumption has really been elevated in China, and he loved it so much that he wanted to bring that tea back to America to sell and to change how consumers saw and used tea in America. Tea for my family and a lot of Chinese people is not just a drink that we have accompanying our food. It's something that facilitates conversation. It's a medium, a vehicle that brings people together and creates a celebration or creates a gathering. My family's business also sells altars, ancestral worship products, Buddhist statues, feng shui and cultural items. Grantian Imports really had to start thinking about other streams of revenue during COVID. And so Karen and I had to think about marketing, social media, and an online business. And that's why we launched an online business at the end of the year in December of last year. Our website needs to be optimized, search engine optimized. Karen and I are the only people who run the online store, and we don't really have the capacity, nor are we experts in this field. And so Karen and I are always just Googling, trying to figure out some sort of quick fix to patch the problem. But if we can open up to a wider audience, that would be best. We've been able to catch more of the crowd that are Asian American or have already some interest in Chinatown, but we haven't been able to branch out to catch that wider crowd.
Advising our two companies, I'm delighted to say we have two outstanding industry experts. Their job is going to be acting as guides, helping our companies through this fascinating journey. Here in the UK, or should I say representing the UK, with the help of a whole load of talent from around the globe, and looking after Corny Soapery, we have Natasha Chethiwardena, founder of Bow & Arrow, a growth consultancy and professional services company based here in London. And over in the US, we have Tracy Lieberman, Vice President of Digital and Off-Premise at Chipotle Mexican Grill. I'm delighted to say that both Natasha and Tracy join us now on this giant screen.
Hi, Gordon. Great to see you.
Good to see you as well, Gordon.
Can I just start off by asking, COVID aside, what do you see are the main challenges facing small businesses in 2021?
I think the problem is with owning a small business is you have to be everything. You have to be ops and sales and distribution and finance and marketing. And how do you know how to do that if the reason you got into it in the first place is because you're good at making soap or importing tea? And there's also the fact that we have to rapidly digitize in 2021. And I think that's been very hard for the big guys and the small guys. We've seen a series of accessible and inexpensive tools and platforms, which now means in 2021 and beyond, I don't think as a small business, you need to know everything. You don't need to spend the world on custom websites, and you can get there more quickly and without too much knowledge.
Yeah, just to add to that, Natasha, consumers want convenience for sure. And they're building habits around what is the most convenient option. And it can be tough to compete as a small business, especially with the investment that some of these larger companies are making in technology and speed. And there's the attention economy that we live in, where you need to break through and you have smaller marketing dollars to get your message across. So it's really important to differentiate yourself as a small business.
Now, this is actually quite a big challenge. They may be small businesses, but small businesses face equally complicated challenges as big businesses. And I'm delighted to say you're going to be aided and abetted by a crack squad of experts. Can you tell me who are going to join you in this journey?
Yep, we've got an amazing crack team here. So I'll start with Mel Henson, who's the head of business strategy and creative at Optimizon. We got Srija Chatterjee, global marketing director from Dole Sunshine Company. Shane Cuffey, who's the experience lead at BML Y&R. Stuart Gilmore, who's the owner of Stand Design Agency. And Cameron Worth, Chief Creative Officer at Sharp End.
We've assembled an amazing team. We have Wes Morton, the founder and CEO of Wes Morton Strategy. Matt Weinberg, co-founder and president of Happy Cog. Colin Boscheman, founder and designer of Full Bleed Design. And Melanie Mahaffey, Global Executive Director of Communications for RGA.
Well, that sounds like you have both got an amazing team supporting you. And I suppose this question almost answers itself, but are you ready for this challenge?
Oh yeah, bring it on.
Let's go.
So what an amazing episode we've just had. We've met two great companies. We've met our amazing team leaders. We've met the experts who are going to be supporting them. But I'm delighted to say the next episode is even going to be more exciting because Natasha and Tracy are going to start taking a deep dive into our two companies to really start understanding the sort of problems and challenges they aim to resolve. It's going to be great, and I look forward to seeing you then.